Oh, we may have bitten off more than we can chew here. All right, we're out of stamina, so let's get down here. Try to regain some more. Man, we've already got an abrasion. This is not going well, is it? Oh, we're gonna hit. Died right off the bat. Oh, sweet Jesus, man. Gonna pop him with the shot. Oh, man, that was fantastic. All right, let's see if we can. All right, get this thing loaded back. That did not turn out too well. All right, let's get some stamina back here. There we go. Okay. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh my gosh, we are gonna die already. Yeah, let's do this. How are we falling off the ladder? I mean, that's like constant. Oh, dear God. All right, welcome everybody to a new series called Moleman. This will be my first series on YouTube. The premise of this series is that we will be living underground. We'll have to fight the horde underground. We can only come up at nighttime in order to loot and get any quests or anything like that. This is on a pre-gen 10K map. Warrior difficulty, XP is at 150%. The day and night cycle is 12 hours. So the sun will come up at 10 a.m. and it will set at 10 p.m. We have to be back underground by 10 a.m. When we do fight the horde, it'll have to be underground in some form of underground base, and the zombie count will be 64 enemies. We're currently here at Pete's Hidey Hole, which is a little underground cave area that is just below this well here. So I did go into the creative menu at the beginning of the series and I pulled out one extra bandage, and then I also gave myself a night vision mod so that we can see at night, since we are going to be mining and underground and that sort of thing, just in case it makes it difficult for you guys to see. Everything else here you see I have gotten during the opening set of quests. The buried treasure quest line, and I also got the pop shotgun through the trader quests. I did go ahead and spend let's go ahead and spend the first 4 points. I think I do need to go into Lucky Looter, because since we are going to have limited hours during the day to loot, we need to get every bit of loot that we can get. The rest I do want to go into Strength, because as a mole man, I think we need to have Miner 69er and Mother Load. And then we'll also go into Skull Crusher, as I think it'll be good to be able to knock zombies down since they will be running. We'll start out there. And I went ahead and crafted a sleeping bag. Gonna try to have this series be permadeath unless we do something stupid like die in the first 5 minutes. Editing James here. Something bad did happen, and spoiler alert, we died. So this series is not going to be permadeath. We're definitely going to try to make it at least to the first day's horde before we say it's permadeath. That way everybody can get the correct experience for Moleman. But let's get these vehicles looted, this little shack looted, and then we'll get downstairs and start cleaning out these zombies. There are about 4 or 5, I think, typically in this little hole. So we'll get those cleared out, and then we'll get our base set up, and then if we have time, we will go and do some looting. Unfortunately, this little area is kind of far away, but I think there's some other buildings here close by. I am going to crouch when we go down here. I also want to make sure that everything's loaded. I was able to craft about 30 some odd arrows just from the feathers that I found while doing the opening set of quests. Don't know why this thing is not wanting to let me go down this ladder. There we go. All right, we will try, since we're on this, we'll try to take this guy out fairly quietly. And of course that didn't happen. But if we can keep him from going down there and waking everybody else up, because there is another guy right there beside him, but we'll try to be quiet. Oh, right in front of him. Well, we're going to waste a lot of our arrows, so let's take this guy out first. If any of you have seen any of my YouTube shorts from my little escapades from Twitch, you'll know that I'm by far not the best archer. All right. I need to get this guy to move a little bit and stop jumping in that one spot. There we go. If we can get them taken out, we should be able to get these other guys with the sledgehammer. The zombies are running since it's nighttime. All right, we will be able to get some of those back if we can get down there and loot them quick enough. All right, let's go down a little bit further. That looks like another one there. Well, wasted that arrow, didn't I? Hopefully we can get these guys taken out without too much trouble, because I'm almost out of arrows already, and I would like to pick those up. Oh my God, how did he do that? All right, he's dead. Okay, let's try to be as quiet as possible and see if we might be able to pick one of these guys off and try to get back up that ladder. All right, there's another one right there. So if we can get maybe right here and then sprint to get back up that ladder, we might be able to get him taken out too. There we go. All right, stand up and run. There we go. He's walking surprisingly. I don't know what the deal with that is, because it is technically nighttime. There he goes. Now he's running. Yeah, as you can see, I'm not the greatest archer. Okay. We got him dead. If I remember, I think there's a guy over there. Yeah, right there he is. Let me see if I can get these arrows off him really quick without breaking a leg. I think there's still one down there. So let me go down there and get that one, and then we will ease around and try to kill this last guy. Of course, I think it despawned while I was coming down here, so. All right, let's move back around. Let's make sure there's not another one over here. All right, I don't see one. Let's get back around this way. If I can get back on that ladder, I can probably take that other guy out too. There we go. Of course I missed him. Oh my gosh. There we go. Would probably help if I didn't waste so many arrows. Oh my gosh. It's these mad bow skills, you know? Dude, how do they keep doing that? I mean, these guys got some jumps. All right. So now I think we're in the clear, but let's just go over here by these mushrooms just to be sure. All right, that's good. We're going to have some... Oh, there's another guy right there. Man, I didn't see him. This is a little surprising that there's been, what, 5 or 6 zombies down here? And this is supposed to only be a level 1. All right, I know this is kind of cheesing, but you got to work harder, not smarter, right? So we're going to try to get back up here. We're almost out of arrows. So let's see if we can get this shot. My goodness. Jeez Louise. That's 3 already, or 4 shots I've missed. Dear God. We might as well just try to run up on him, because I don't even know if we can get over there now. All 7 of those arrows gone. All right, so let's just see if we can get over there and beat him with a sledgehammer, maybe. That's probably what I should have done to begin with. Let's see if we got anything good over here. No, not yet. Well, I can make another arrow, though. A little bit of food, that's good. Uncover the rarest hidings. Find 10% more silver, gold, and diamonds. Okay, well, you know, that helps out a little bit. We got a couple more bandages. I doubt very seriously I'll use this pipe pistol, but we'll keep it just in case. Let me crack this thing open and see if we can do this without waking him up. All right. You seem to know exactly which safes to hit. Find 10% more dukes and cash and safes. Cash registers and ATMs. That's a good one. Let's read that. I'm going to read that one I didn't grab a while ago. I'm going to read it for the XP, but, you know, I'm not using fists at all. Let's go ahead and craft another bedroll. And we'll throw it right down here. There we go. Just that way, if something were to happen, we got a little respawn area. All right. There we go. We woke him up. That's good. If I had an arrow, I'd jump back up there, but I don't see that happening. We can catch him as he comes up. We might be able to smack him in the face as soon as he gets up here. Oh, dude, he ran right by us. Let's go, buddy. Come on. Go swinging at the air and let's go. Oh, of course I'm out of freaking stamina. Come on, man. There we go. All right, so now I think they are all... I think they are all dead. So let's craft a land claim block. We will throw that bad boy down here in the water somewhere. we'll just put it right here. That's about center, maybe somewhere around in there. As long as they don't beat it, we'll be all right. All right, let's see. What do we have here? Let's get some of this stuff put in here. We will make another arrow. All right, great. That works out good there. So as for a horde base, I know it's day one, but I was just kind of thinking what I may do is put in a way right over there for them to get down to us without coming down this ladder. And then I'll build a pit maybe down in the water and then like a platform over there to stand on that they'll fall right beside. So maybe that'll get them thinking that they're okay to come after us. But while we've got a little time, let's go and see if there's some things we can get into. I'm hoping that if we can maybe poke a hole in the ceiling or something to get a little bit of light in there, that we can plant some trees and stuff like that. There's something right over there. So have any of y'all looked into the new update? I know it's been pushed back. It said several weeks on the post that I saw. If the new update does come out during some time of this series, then of course we will have to restart and change a little different, and then we'll probably just do like a let's play maybe during that time, just to kind of get used to the new updates. But I did go through and read the post, kind of see what's coming through, and it does seem pretty interesting. It's called the Storms Brewing 2.0 update. A couple of the big things is there are going to be some new zombies. There's like a desert spitter, and but there's going to be some new difficulties. There's going to be like a charged blue zombie, an infernal orange zombie. I think the crawling mechanics are changing a little bit. I know they're updating the map some and some of the POIs. Probably the most interesting thing I saw on there is the new biome changes. You know, they are going to do some new difficulty with the biomes. There's new like catastrophic storms that'll roll in, which I think sounds really cool. You'll be forced to build shelter. I don't know like to the extent of what that's going to be, but I'm assuming that like if you're in the burnt forest or something like that, there may be something like acid rain or something, or maybe that'll be in the wasteland. But it seems to me like they'll be trying something like that out. All right, we got a few zombies over here. We'll just have to be careful. Let's see if we can pick this guy off with a bow, though. No, not close yet. Oh, sweet Jesus. There we go. That's a hit. And a smack him with this. Oh, he's a feral. That's fantastic. Oh, and of course, I did not have the shotgun loaded. All right, well, I guess this is good thing it's not a permadeath series. Now, don't get me wrong, I would have liked for it to be. That would have made the stakes a lot higher. But considering this is my first YouTube playthrough and a brand new series where most of everything we're going to do is at nighttime, then I think it would only be fair not to do permadeath. Otherwise, we would probably only have like one episode, maybe even half of an episode. But we'll try to get this guy killed if he's still around. Of course, the first fight I pick is with a feral zombie on day 1. All right, well, I guess he despawned after killing me, so we can move on. Of course, we'll probably be sticking to some easier places to loot to start off with. Maybe we can find a few vehicle books maybe and get Lucky Looter going pretty soon. All right, how dangerous is this? Probably not the best idea right off the bat, considering we got killed by the very first zombie. Man, that was fantastic. You know, some days you're the bug and some days you're the windshield. If we can level this thing up a few more times, I think we'll be doing pretty well. There's Grover High. I don't think we're anywhere close to being ready to loot that thing. Whoops. Oh, a pistol? You have got to be kidding me. I'm gonna drop those seeds. Let's see if we can kill Mo here real quick. There we go. Missed him on that one. All right, let's let him run up here and we'll smack him with this thing. There we go. Oh, look at that. 2-hit wonder right there. We could probably go loot all these cars, but I'm just wondering if we're going to wake up a zombie. Let's build a bone knife too. That might not be a bad idea. That way, if we are having to run from the zombies, at least maybe we can get a little bit of bleeding damage on them. All right, there's a chicken too. That would be fantastic. Let's see if we can get close to the chicken. Oh, that's fantastic. All right, we're gonna go this way. See if we can not aggro him. It kind of fits with the Moleman persona, I think. They're not very aggressive creatures. All right, there's the chicken. Come on, dude. Are you kidding me? And completely out of arrows. And of course he's gonna run from me now too. Do I have any feathers? Yes, I do. So let's craft a few more arrows. See if we can get this stupid chicken killed. I don't even have a cooking pot yet, so it's probably not the greatest thing to get into yet. If I remember right, there's a dog inside one of these areas. There's some grilled meat. That's good. There's some more food too. Good. Let's see if we can take him out with an arrow. There we go. Probably get that dog's attention pretty soon. We're starting to get a little encumbered. There's another cooking book. I'm gonna go ahead and eat these berries. I know they don't give you a lot of food, but we're gonna go ahead and eat them really quick. There we go. Need some pistol ammo to help take care of this dog. If I do recall, there is a dog over here, and if he comes out, I'm probably gonna get the shotgun out. Alright, Tech Planet book. If I remember, I think he's right over there somewhere. I hear one beating on something. Just trying to take it easy. Alright, cornbread and goldenrod. Heading in the right direction now. Oh, did you see that? That's a hunting knife. Let's replace this. I'm assuming the zombie is in that thing trying to come out. Let's break this up so we can sneak a little bit. Oh, looks like a big boy right there. I doubt I can hit him with this arrow. Or not. Maybe I can. Oh my gosh. Talk about a lucky hit. One shot. All right, there's some iron arrows. That's good. All right, we need to see if we can find a cooking pot. That's really what we need. That'll get us off to a good start. There it is. We got the cooking pot. Right now, I'm just trying to loot as fast as possible. All right, so it's almost daylight. We really need to start heading back to the base. Be prepared. All right, improves hand, and we're gonna scrap that. I'm gonna see if there's anything else. Our food and water looks okay right now. All right. So let's try to get back because it is almost daylight. There's that stupid monkey zombie. We're gonna have to whip it out wide right here. Try not to aggro him. We've got probably about... That marker I put's pretty close to our base. So we're looking at probably close to 300 meters or so. We've got a little over an hour to do that. Nice water source right here. I really wish that they still allowed glass jars. And just let us boil water instead of having to have the dew collector. I mean, I do like the idea of the dew collector, but I wish we had other options than just that. Now we're running out of stamina pretty fast because I'm so over encumbered. Kind of hoping we can run into a stump to see if we can get a little honey just in case we get infected. That'd be a nice grab before we get back in the base. All right, we got 1 hour to get there, and we're probably still just a little ways away. Yeah, 100 meters or so. So yeah, we're gonna make it. Thought I remember seeing a stump out here. There's a sports bag. On our way. Okay. Ooh, there's another bag. We got a little bit of time. We got about 45 in-game minutes. We can make goldenrod tea, so I'll grab a few of those. Let me just make sure I got some plastics and such. Oh, is this another entrance? Okay, so this may be what we do. I may put a platform kind of down there, and then some angled blocks so that they'll kind of slide down in there thinking they can get to me. Just let them fall into like a pit, and I'm standing there just waiting. As long as they don't fall, you know, onto me. That would be fantastic if they didn't do that. All right, let's close this back. And then see if we can jump right there. Perfect. All right, our guy's like crazy slow right now. All right, so we can't use that campfire. But we will build one of our own. We'll place it right there. Put that in there. All right. And then let me throw some more stuff in here for the time being. Just to get unencumbered. There we go. Now I want to go over here and get these mushrooms and all the yucca and everything. Aloe vera for whenever we can finally make first aid bandages. Yeah, this may be a good spot right here. If I put like I don't know how many blocks that is. Let me see. Let me build some frames real quick. And we'll just pull up there. All right, there's 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's see. So I hit the top. So we're about 7 blocks up, maybe, from where they would be. And if we give them, like, knock those out, we get a good path going down. With those ramps, they should think that they can get to me. And let's see here. Thanks to a video I saw by another content creator called Theocles. He mentioned that if you build an underground base and you're more than 8 blocks away, I think it is, that the zombies will ignore you and just dig their own hole. So luckily that's 7, so we can build a platform there close by, but let them shoot like right down the middle. And if we use ladders or something, they should come straight down. And I think, if I remember correctly, let me get over here and I'll check. If I remember correctly, there is a block that is I can't remember the name. It's these right here, the storage cube half. I think if you lay them flat down, I can put that around the actual entrance that we have, and I don't think that they will try to approach that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get our loot organized, see how we're doing on food and water, and then we will pick up episode 2 just before 10 p.m. when we can go back outside and start looting. So next episode will be a little bit longer because we'll do a few more hours, but I appreciate you guys coming by and checking out the channel. If you enjoyed this and you want to see more, feel free to subscribe. I also stream on Twitch on Fridays, 6:30 p.m. Central Time. So if you want to come and check that out, you can just look me up, Pixelated Practitioner. So I hope to see you guys next time, and we'll get episode 2 up and going really soon. Thanks again. You guys have a great day.